Good morning, students. In the last video, we already started our chapter angles. So just recall what is an angle. Angle is formed by two rays at the common endpoint. That is the angle. Now, the next concept what we are going to learn in this chapter, that is parallel lines and perpendicular lines. So first one, parallel lines. What is parallel lines? Whenever we are talking about the parallel line, what is that? Parallel lines means you are hearing the word lines, that is the plural, means we are talking about the two or more than two lines. When two or more than two lines, or we can say two lines in a same plane, do not intersecting each other ever, that is called parallel lines. For an example, if you are talking about the edges of our blackboard, you can see this, we have the blackboard and we have the two opposite edges, this one and this one. These two are never going to intersect each other. Intersect means these two are never going to cut each other. So that are parallel lines. Let's see the definition of parallel line. Two straight lines in a plane that do not intersect at any point are said to be parallel lines. Here we have few examples. The bars on the window, you can see here we have the diagram. This is a diagram of window and here we have the bars, and each and every bars are parallel. These are never going to intersect each other. Note vertical lines of notebook pages. We are having the lines like this in the notebook, or you can see the vertical lines. You are able to see we have a lot of the lines, and these all are in a same plane. These all lines never going to intersect each other. So these are parallel lines. If you are talking about the steps on the ladder, here you have a picture of ladder. And these steps, these all steps are parallel to each other, as because these are also not going to intersect each other. Or we can say these vertical poles of the ladder, these two poles also never going to intersect each other. So these are parallel lines and these steps are also parallel lines. Whenever we are talking about the parallel line, the most important thing, the two things that we have to keep in our mind. The first one, the lines will never going to intersect each other, and second most important thing is that the lines place, or we can say place within a same plane. If we are talking about the parallel lines, take the corner of our house where we are living. So one corner and second corner. We have a lot of the walls, 4 walls in our house. If one line is at this wall and second is at the opposite wall, so can we say these two lines are parallel? No, as because clearly it is said that in our definitions, the lines in a plane means in a same plane which do not intersect each other, that are called parallel lines. You can see within our scale also a parallel line. These two edges of this scale, as because this is placed in a single plane and these two edges will never going to intersect each other. So we can say these are parallel lines. If you are talking about these vertical edges, these two vertical edges also parallel lines, as because these two also in a same plane and these are not going to intersect each other. So this way we come to know what is the parallel line. Once again, a parallel lines means lines in a plane which do not intersect each other at any point. That is called parallel lines. Suppose you got a diagrams like that. Do you think these two are the parallel lines? If you can say yes, it is a parallel line, but how you are going to define it? These two are not intersecting each other. These are in a same plane. But if this go ahead at one point, we are able to see this much only, but at one point anywhere these two lines are going to intersect each other. Because of that we cannot say these two are the parallel line. So because of that, that is mentioned in our definition, the lines lays in a plane which do not intersecting each other. We have another example. We have the notebook. Just see these two vertical edges of this notebook. These two also called a parallel lines. If you are talking these horizontal edges, these are parallel to each other. So in this way we come to know if we have the two lines in a plane and they are never intersecting each other at any point, that are called parallel lines. Now the next concept is perpendicular lines. What is the perpendicular line? When two lines are meeting to each other and forming a 90-degree angle, that is called perpendicular lines. Before going to definition, just see here we have this scale. For parallel lines also we took the example of these edges of this scale, but at that time we took the example of opposite side edges of these scales. Now just think adjacent side of this scale. Adjacent is the two sides which are meeting it together at any point. This vertical and this horizontal. These two edges are meeting over here, and here these two edges making the angle of 90 degree. Because of that we can say these two edges are perpendicular. Means these two lines are perpendicular to each other. Let's see. When two lines form an angle of 90 degree with each other, these are said to be perpendicular lines of each other. Here we have a diagram. We have two lines, line L and line M, and these two are intersecting. Two lines are intersecting each other, and where they are intersecting each other, they are forming an angle of 90 degree. Means we can say line L and line M is perpendicular to each other. And how we are going to represent this line? These two lines are perpendicular. So line L perpendicular. This is a sign of perpendicular. Line M. Line L perpendicular line M. So this way we can going to denote it. Whenever we are talking about the perpendicular lines, that time also take example of our board. You are able to see these two edges of our board. Here we have the two edges. This one vertical, this one horizontal. Means these two edges are meeting each other over here on this point. So let's once measure it, whether it is 90 degree or not. Here we have the protractor. With the help of protractor, take this one up, this corners, put it over here, and if you are able to see, we are getting exactly 90 degree angle. That means these two edges of adjacent edges of blackboard is perpendicular to each other. The same way as I said in our notebook also. Opposite sides are perpendicular, opposite edges, but whenever we are talking about the adjacent edges, these two are perpendicular to each other. At each and every corners, these two adjacent lines are making the angle of 90 degree. As because of that, these two are called perpendicular edges, or we can say perpendicular lines. So in this we have the four pairs. This and this one making over here, these two are perpendicular, these two are perpendicular, here these are making, and here these are making the 90 degree angle. So whenever we have two lines and they are intersecting each other and making a 90-degree angle, so that are called perpendicular to each other. Here we have the problem set number 27. Question number 1. Give two examples of parallel lines you can see in your environment. Means we have to give the examples by which we are familiar. We are seeing the parallel lines in our surroundings. So first one, we all have the windows in our houses. So the bar of the window, the first one, what we already learned, the bars of the window. The first one, the bars on the window, what we have on the window, and the second one, the lines, or we can say steps on the ladder. This way we have the lot of the examples, like we have the vertical lines, horizontal lines in our notebooks, the edges of our board, the edges of our door. This way we can give many examples, but here they ask two, so we have to write two. Give two examples of perpendicular lines of you can see in your environment. Here also we have to give two examples. The first one, the adjacent sides of notebook. Second one, the adjacent sides of blackboard. So these are the two examples which are making the 90-degree angle, means these two lines are perpendicular what we are seeing in our surroundings. Now move for the question number 3. Look at the pictures given below. Decide whether the lines given in each picture are parallel or perpendicular to each other, and write the answer in box. If you are able to see, here we have the few pictures. Let's see the first one. Here we have the two lines. What we learned till now, according to that, these two lines are in a same plane. They are not going to intersect each other. That means these are parallel lines. These are parallel lines. Move for the second one. Here also we have the two lines, but they are intersecting each other, and approximately, or you can say this is definitely they are making the right angle, means 90-degree angle. That means these lines are perpendicular lines. Yes. So these two lines are perpendicular lines. Come for the third one. Here also we have the two vertical lines. One is a little downwards and second one is the upward, but these two are never intersecting each other. That means these two also in the same plane, and because of that these are parallel lines. So write in a box. The same way these lines are slant, but these two lines also not intersecting each other. So these two also are parallel line. Here we have the fifth one. You can see these two lines are intersecting each other and forming an angle of 90 degree. Because of that these are perpendicular. These two are perpendicular lines. The last we have sixth one. Here also these two lines are intersecting each other and forming a 90 degree angle. So these two lines are also called perpendicular lines. This way we are going to write whether these are perpendicular lines or not. So this way we can say whether the given diagrams are perpendicular or parallel lines. We have one more additional sum which are not exist in your textbook, but we should write it. Give some examples of perpendicular lines from capital letters of our alphabet. The alphabet what we learn A to Z, in that which letters are going to show us regarding the perpendicular lines. So A, B, C, D, this way we are going to check each and every letter. So we are getting in the L. L is in this shape. So you can say these two lines are meeting here and they are creating an angle of 90 degree. Because of that, these two lines are called perpendicular to each other. Second letter we have T. You can see here also these two lines are intersecting each other and forming an angle of 90 degrees. So these are also perpendicular to each other. The next letter we have X. In X also we have the two lines and they are intersecting each other at 90 degree angle. The next we have E. You can see here, if you are talking about these two lines, so here 90 degrees there. If you are talking about these two lines, or if you are talking about these two lines, so take an example of these two lines, so we can come to know these two are intersecting each other and also forming an angle of 90 degree. Because of that, these two are within themselves are perpendicular to each other. The same way we have the next letter, that is F. The same like how we are going to check in E, the same way we have to check in F. The next we have H. We took the example of ladder. If you are going to compare the letter H, so we are getting come to know like this is also look like a ladder. So these two lines are intersecting each other, or we can say these two lines. So these two are perpendicular to each other and these two are perpendicular to each other. After that we have last one, that is I. If you are talking this vertical and this horizontal lines, these two are intersecting each other. The same way, this way we come to know there are total 7 letters. Those are intersecting each other at the point of 90 degree. Means these letters are creating the perpendicular lines within themselves. This way we come to know. So today we learned about the perpendicular as well as parallel line. So for your homework, you should observe within your surroundings, in your environment, whatever example you are getting. Like here we did the 2-1. So whatever you are getting example, you should be make a list of that and you should be submitting your group. The next concept, the next chapter will continue in the next video. For that, thank you so much.